Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DnD D&D Cross. Forgot I changed the skin. What's up guys? I'm Mr. Clean. We're clean up our episode of D&D Cross. Crap. I made a skin as a troll for a couple of my friends and I forgot I had it on. But I would just wanted to take a second to walk through here. And I know we fly over this area a lot. And I, I don't think I've ever actually just walked through it before. And so I just wanted to walk through it and see how big it actually feels. And I don't know, like I think it feels so far pretty heckin' big. Like what? It took me like 45 seconds to just walk to like the actual town. I'm walking. I'm not. I mean, if I was running, probably different. But I'm assuming the first time they enter, they'll probably be walking because they don't have a lot of food. Oh my goodness, there's a little rubber band there for you. Ooh, I like the sound here. We should get like a cave like echo sound pack, data pack, whatever. I think it's just like, man, this place feels a lot bigger when you're walking through it. I think. Let me know if you guys think the same thing. But I feel like we've done a very good job here, cause like I'm saying like a lot. This seems like it's God, what's the word for it? Like there's a lot to explore. There's a really good adventure town, I think. And if they're exploring all like the insides of everything and other things like that and talking to everybody that they'll be talking to, they'll probably could be in this town for a very long time. And that being said, like I want to keep adding to it. I want to force these players to sit in this town as long as I can. Like I want them to come back here. I want them to not feel like they can explore the whole thing in one sitting. And I want them to like be able to get lost, I think. And I think that the towers will probably help them not get lost, which is it's a good thing. I want them to get lost. I don't want them to get too lost, you know. But if they're exploring all this stuff and taking it slow like you would with a D&D campaign, I think that we've struck ourselves a little bit of gold here putting all this work into it. That being said though, we've walked through our place here and we've done a little slowdown on it. I want to work on a huge project today. I want to make this entire area right here, probably to about here, so that we can add maybe some more houses or something right here. I want to make this entire area a mountain, like we talked about last episode. Not like a mountain, more like a hill. And I want it to like my idea for now, and I might change it, but I think that this is a good idea, is I want it to come kind of up like this, and then maybe back down on this area, and then back up. So it looks like it was a mountain that they dug out, and then used like the dirt that they dug out to surround their castle. And then I don't know if we'll get to it this episode or not. Um, I want to make a castle in the middle, and not like a castle, maybe like a cathedral more so in the middle of it, and then after that, we'll spruce up the inside of it a little bit, literally spruce up the inside of it, and then after that, I think that might be it. But for this episode, I want to get the mountain hill thing made, and then I want to make a path up to it, and kind of get the area ready, like the outside area ready. So that's what we're gonna work on today, and and we're just gonna hop into a time lapse here. And I hope you guys enjoy Mr. Clean cleaning up this area a little bit. So for now, enjoy the time lapse, guys. I'm gonna watch some of The Witcher while I work on this. So if you've seen it, please don't spoil it, or do. It's up to you. But If you do, I'm gonna be a sad, sad boy. So I'm gonna watch some Witcher, get working on this, and I'll see you guys in probably like 2 or 3 hours my time, like when 30, 45 seconds your time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Welcome back to from the making this mountain here. I spent a couple days trying to figure out the cathedral and how we're gonna make it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I struggled a lot on it, but I do have a couple ideas on how to start, and hopefully if we start it, it'll just, oh my goodness, it'll just kind of take shape, you know? That is the goal, is that we can just get it to take shape. So we are going to start it in this episode, but I'm not 100% sure if we'll finish it. I doubt it. Well, maybe we might finish the outside, but it really depends. It's been a few days, so I want to get this video out for you guys. So we're going to start by making a crypt in the bottom of it, and it'll probably end probably like right here-ish. And then we'll put the back in. My goal for the cathedral is to have these large pillars that go up on the outside, and then kind of like a rounded back to it. And then it's going to go up further in the middle. And then in the very, very middle, I want it to go up one more layer to give it that really, really tall shape. And then in the front, we'll add 2 more pillars, like watchtowers. And then maybe like an entrance in front of the entrance, if that makes sense. So we're gonna try and get as far as we can in this. I'm I'm kind of just winging it because I spent a long time trying to figure it out, and I'm not sure that I can. So with that being said, I think that I'm just gonna start, and if I have a moment of clarity or anything, we'll come back from the time lapse. But if not, I hope you guys just enjoy the time lapse and enjoy whatever you're doing with your day. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, welcome back from that second time lapse there. We got a whole lot of work done on our cathedral here, and I'm liking the way that it's taken shape for the most part. I think that with quite a bit more detail work on it, we can make it look kind of gothic, I think is what I'm going for here. We're gonna design these a little bit more, and we'll design this a little bit more. I also might put like maybe a couple towers like right here that go up, and then maybe attach over here or something. I think it really depends on what I end up doing with these. That's what we have so far, but I need to get this video out like 2 weeks ago. So I decided to just finish it up here, and we will do all the detailing in the next episode. We just have a little bit more work on this, and this, but then in our basement, our crypt, as it were, I think it looks so cool. It might be hard to see in the YouTube compression, but it's super dark and it's just as crowded as I want it to feel. Like I want it to feel like you're really walking through an enclosed space. And I think that we have a little bit more work to do on that. However, with that, this is where we're going to be putting some of our gods. And I'm going to be honest with you, I lost my sheet of all the gods we have, so I'm going to have to remake all of those. Kind of sad, or maybe I'll spend some time and see if I can find it. But I will definitely have it prepared for you guys for next episode since we'll be working on it. But we have unlimited amount of space on either side of this, so I'll probably dig it out and then put some gods on either side, as well as maybe we'll do some bones and whatnot on these walls and really pack it in and make it look crowded and dusty and like a place that you wouldn't really want to go. But there's still worship down here. I think the god of war we'll probably put down here, and the god of fire, and then we're gonna put the god of hell, I think. Maybe in this area right here, so that you know that this is like the main god, and then these guys are a little bit less worshipped. So that's what we have for that, and yeah, we have to do some cleanup down here because as I was building the rest of this, kind of got stuck in, but I think that's okay. So what I'm really going for with this whole build is why it's been so difficult for me to produce and taken so long, is because I need to incorporate a lot of different colors in this build, but still make it look kind of like neutral. Too many bright colors, and I get, happy-go-lucky Nickelodeon-esque cartoony style, and too dark, and we aren't representing any of our lighter versions, lighter gods like the Huntsman god and whatnot, who are truly neutral. So it's been difficult to choose my block palette, and we'll have to design up here a little bit more too. But this right here is kind of what I want to go for. I might maybe change these maybe to maybe the nether brick stairs. Maybe make it a little bit darker here. But it also might be hard to see from a distance. So I don't know. I haven't decided. If you guys have ideas for ways I can make this look better, let me know. But what we went with here is a magenta purple stained glass with black behind it to give it a darker look. And then we did some more intricate designs up the top here. And I did want to add like gosh, I don't even know what you would call it, like a design like around here, but I'm not sure I have enough room for it. So again, that's something that I might see if I can figure out in my off time. And it goes all the same around the whole thing. We're going over here. This build is huge. I think the bottom, just the crypt itself is 59 blocks long and 23 blocks wide. So, and this is much thicker than that. This is probably like 80 to 90 blocks long with, I think it was 40 to 50 wide, I think. I don't know. Somewhere close to that. But then we have the same thing over here. I've allowed room for a walkway up here, just in case. However, depending on where we put our worship rooms, I might take it out and maybe put like hallways over to these areas here. Because my plan for these initially is to make it so that this cuts out into here, and this gives us, hold up, 1, 2, so 4 definitely, with 3 to 5 spaces down at the bottom. That's, what, 7 spots there. And then I'll probably toss one up here, maybe 2, so it's not as bland. If I make a way to get up here and it's not just visual. But then, so we have like 7 spots there, and if we need to, we have these back spots that we can use as well. And so that's 9 spots, and then these corner ones as well for 11 spots. So we really have room for 11 gods here if we really need it. But I think that I had a 7 or 8 gods, major gods. I'm not going to represent their children in here. Kind of our sub gods slash maintenance workers. And we'll get into more of that next episode, and I'll give you guys the reasoning behind that and whatnot. So far, this is what we have. We've got our base shape laid out. Well, let's see. I haven't even looked at it from a distance yet. Let's see if it seems like it might be a little bit big for the mountain. Oh, actually, maybe not. That actually looks really, really good in that area. We got like the right size for that, because it's got to be big. Like, this is a world-renowned area, so we need to make it look large. I think one thing that I do want to do, just off the top of the dome piece here, is maybe we add this up here. Seems really small compared to the rest of it, so it makes the whole thing look small. So maybe, how do we do that? Maybe I might add maybe something jutting out this way, and then we'll do the same thing over here maybe, just to make it look more filled in. I'm not as worried about the back of it. I don't really think that there's going to be much of a reason to go back here. Only thing I can think of is, if there is I put something over here. But as for now, I don't think I'm going to. So that's that. We do need to make the sides look okay, because players will be going off and venturing this way. And this is a build that we really need to ace. But I think from the side, honestly, it looks pretty good. Pretty good. So you can see the detail, and then once I add the detail into these side pieces here, what do you even call these? Side pieces. Yeah, side pieces. I don't know what they're called. Towers, maybe? But once we add the detail into these towers anyways, we'll have a lot more vantage and perspective to the whole build. So, because right now it's pretty gray, pretty mundane. But with these, though, we have to be really careful how we decorate them, because if we're using the side here as a house of worship, then we don't want to have like windows that go all the way down to the bottom, because it's going to be really hard to put a statue or however we want to do that. So we have to worry about that in particular. And let's see, what else do I have? I actually think that might be it. So that's kind of cool. I accidentally left an outline here. A pretty thorough one too. Nice. This right here, if we go up into the top, is our, come on, bruh. There we go. Is this. So I do think that this would be a good place to put a statue, a couple places of worship, but I also don't really want to make a ladder or anything that goes up there, on the inside at least. So I might use that as an opportunity to turn these maybe into like stairways up to the top. I think that might be a good idea, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see next episode. I haven't really laid out much after this, so I've kind of been winging this. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys, and I appreciate your guys' inputs, especially with this build. So if you have any input that you'd like to give, please, God, do. Yeah, but with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for today. Mr. Clean over and out. Take care, guys. Peace.